Okay, hi folks. I'm gonna talk about guitar major scales made super easy. This is my first guitar instructional video, so please be gentle. The origin of my technique is gypsy guitar. As some of you may know, one of the pioneers of the guitar was Django Reinhardt, who played the guitar practically with only 2 fingers, so he had to simplify life a bit. He couldn't play your run-of-the-mill scale patterns, which require more than 2 fingers in the same position. Still, he played faster and better than many guitar players who use 4 fingers, so apparently his approach made some sense. And the approach was, keep it simple. We're sometimes thinking in a very inconvenient way. Now, I always thought the piano was cool in it, that it has only the same pattern, which has 12 notes repeated over and over again, and the consecutive octaves look identical. 1 block of 12 notes, and that's it, throughout the keyboard. That's easy enough. Now, could you transfer that to the guitar? Sure, why not? You just need to get out of the idea that you need to stay in one position. In fact, many things on the guitar open up very differently when you forget about playing in one position. This is an alternate and an easier way to think about the scales in small repeating blocks, like on the piano. So let's look at it. Alright, so how to do it is first map out the roots of your desired major scale. Here I'll do G major. So from the 3rd fret over here, the roots are, so on the 3rd fret, the 5th fret of the D string, and the 8th fret of the B string. So those are the roots for G major we're going to be using. Of course there are other roots, but we're going to be using these 3. Okay, so starting from the bottom E string with my middle finger on the root, I'm going to find the first 5 notes from the root scale, or scale degrees 1 through 5. So G major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just giving numbers to the different scale degrees. And the 7 is easily accessible from below there. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all we're missing from the full G major scale is the 6th degree, which we can get easily with our pinky by switching positions from there. Okay, so there we already have a full set of G major notes in this one simple pattern. So that's pretty simple. Now all we need to do is just repeat that found pattern from the other G notes, the other G roots, which are these 3, throughout the fingerboard. Okay, so here's a way to do it. This is the root again. This is the root again. So, the advantage is obvious. You can see all the patterns that emerge in the same way, not having to change fingerings for every pattern you want to repeat an octave higher. Let me just show you a few patterns. 1, 2, 3, 5, for example. Let's take that one. 1, 2, 3, 5. And we want to play it in 3 octaves. So what I'm doing is I'm just transferring my middle finger to the new root. Okay, so it's easy. It's the same pattern, so I don't have to remember all these different patterns like I would have to if I would play this regular G major like this. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. So it's every fingering is different. But now I have an advantage by only remembering one fingering, and it's the same throughout. Okay, so even arpeggios can be used or played like this. That's a pretty lean major 7 arpeggio using the same technique with 3 different positions, and much easier than these normal run-of-the-mill arpeggios like this. So using this same technique, you can not only build all the other major scales in the same way, but all the other scales as well. There's a thought. So keep it simple and happy playing, guys.